everybody, welcome back to Cedar Creek RC. John here. I found me a little stand. I forgot I had it, so I got that going for me. I don't know if it's going to make things easier or worse. I did get the inner fenders and stuff cleaned up. They cleaned up really well, like surprisingly well. I'm still going to do the magnet conversion on this. It doesn't look like a hard conversion. It looks pretty easy. I got the bumpers cleaned up, but I also found some new bumpers on sale. Steps are in decent shape. I don't know if I'm going to replace those. I might go with something metal. And the sliders cleaned up like really well. Like, I'm super happy with how well the sliders cleaned up. Sorry. I'm trying to adjust my camera angle. But they cleaned up really well, so I'm super happy with that. We're going to do a little bit more of a disassembly today. I'm trying to do the axles last. I don't know why. I don't really have a plan. But today we are going to get the battery tray removed and see what's going on underneath that. Could go ahead and get the front bumper mounts, or front bumper mount and rear bumper mount loose. So I guess we can start with the bumper mounts. Because I really don't think there's much holding the body together now. Body, did I say body, chassis, whatever, because I think the inner fenders help. I think the inner fenders help hold the chassis together. I'm debating too. I did find a new body for $17 from Redcat. Bumper mounts definitely need to be cleaned up. And they look like they're exactly the same, so it shouldn't be an issue of getting. So those shouldn't be bad if I get those mixed up. Shocks definitely need to be cleaned up. Trying to figure out, how do you take the front? So I don't necessarily like this setup. Because I think you have to take the C knuckles, it looks like, off the top. Or off the front to I said I was going to do axles last. To take the shock off, I think you have to take, I don't know if it's the portal cover. I don't know. This is a weird kind of setup. Like the back shocks look like they're going to come off easy. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to get rid of the stand. Keep my axles from going everywhere. Battery trace, a little funky. I just have to remember that this is front and to the right. So this goes front, this goes to the right. I think there's only a couple ways it can mount because of screw holes. Let's see, I think countersunk, countersunk, countersunk. Sorry, doing this for my own reference points. I guess we are going to take the shocks off, or the axles off. Said that, and there is a nut on the axle. I do not know what size it is. We're just putting this back on for reference. I got a screw set coming. I wish I could find me a set of axles for like a super cheap price. And I kind of wish, I don't know, I like the 4-link setup. I don't know why. It's kind of just a preference thing. I'm not a big fan of the panhard stuff. I don't know how I feel about this servo either. I might end up doing Club 5 Racing does like a servo relocation setup, so I think I'm going to try to go with that too. I'm also trying to do this and not lose everything. So when you're taking apart axles, if you can keep your, um, even if you're not going to reuse the bolts, just put them back in their home. We'll take that axle apart in just a second. I'm not going to take I'm leaving the motor for today, but we're going to take all the drive shafts off. This is what we're going to focus on today. I'm trying to reuse what I can, but I don't know if these draft shafts are a little dirty. And I don't know if the front drive shafts, I need to see if they're the same length. I don't know, maybe if I get this rebuilt, this guy will want it back. I doubt it, but high hopes, right? So it looks like on these two, you might be able to upgrade to some aluminum shock mounts, lower shock mounts, or brass even. So if we can upgrade those, we'll probably upgrade those. We're going to upgrade this hopefully as we go. Probably need to measure all these links out and see what actual size links this is going to use, just in case I have to order links. The links don't look bad, they just look a little scruffy. I don't know, scuffed up. No. All right. Huh. That whole piece slides out. So I guess we might as well just take off the servo. I don't know what kind of servo this is, but it was working, so we're going to probably reuse that. All right, that's mostly the front part and everything disassembled. I didn't think it was gonna. That front mount is insane to me though. Like I did not expect it to be one solid piece like that. So we'll get that cleaned up. Should we paint the rails or leave the rails? Let me know in the comments below. I don't even know what color I'm going to do the body yet, so but we've almost got a stripped down chassis, so I'm really interested in to see what the axles look like on the inside. That'll give me enough stuff right there to start to get cleaned up tonight. Then we'll start the rest of the disassembly process and go from there. It looks like there's a lot of adjustment in this. I'm gonna have to take some pictures though, because it looks to me, well, I got one screw holding the motor in place, or yeah, motor and transmission in place. Like you can adjust your wheelbase, I think. You can bring these forward a couple holes and these backwards. So I'm thinking you can shorten up the wheelbase on these. But that's something for another day. I'm gonna get all this stuff cleaned up in the next video. Hopefully I can um, have all this stuff cleaned up like I did with the other things. And in the next video, we're going to tear these axles apart. See what they look like on the inside. Try to figure out how to get these shocks off, because I do not like this setup, because it looks to me you have to take off the whole portal cover just to get to the screws for the shocks. But that's it for today. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below with any tips you have on a Redcat Gen 8 V2 Scout. But that's it. In the meantime, everybody have a great day and stay safe.